Hello nerds, welcome back again to a brand new video. Now I'm playing a map called this Ricey's Parkour 2 update. I played this map 2 to 3 years ago when I first played Halo Reach Parkour, and I gotta say that it's a bit nostalgic to see this map again. So yeah, I don't I think I played this map like a few months ago, but I don't really remember that much. Once again, I have memory loss. Short-term memory loss. Just kidding. Anyways, so yeah, I remember falling from this a lot. So luckily we didn't. Honestly, I think this is so unnecessary. Like at all, it adds nothing aside from pulling you down even further. A few people right here. Romeo and Mus. I think I already passed the room. Barton Jack. Oh, I remember this level being notoriously difficult, of course. But of course, I am just that good, bro. Never mind. Can I climb up here? Nope. Yeah, I remember the glitch. I remember this open space where we could jump. Luckily, it worked for me, and I failed. This guy might be wondering, where is he now? How I did that. Spartan Jack. Spartan Jack. I think I lowered my audio settings. Let me fix that. There we go. Spartan Jack. I want you to observe this. But at the very least, he already should see that I'm already here. So, him not seeing that is his own snacks. I wanna eat some snacks, bro. So yeah, we clearly passed level. Definitely spring. Booyah! It's been honestly a bit tiring for me today because problem is that I have this sort of issue with my health. Issue is that I I I don't taste anything. My sense of taste disappears when I have my sore throat. Right now it's coming back. Oh, what? That's like so trippy. This is honestly an annoying ledge or ramp because it requires you to hit it only once. See? Then we need to drop down in order for it to register. It does work, which is weird. Managed to correctly time my jump. Very good. Since I don't have anything to do whatsoever, I want to talk about something else. Aside from me jumping. So, I don't know. I don't really have any ideas what to talk. For some people that recommend me commentary about my gameplay, I mean, that would be that would be cool, but I guess it works better if it's a mongoose because wait. Oh, that. Wow. Guess we need to jump and jump again. Jump twice for you. So mongoose offers a unique set of jumps, frustrations, and etc. that you cannot find in normal parkour. Mainly because normal parkour, you just jump, do some things, get scared if you fall or not. That's basically it. Mongoose, you need stats, consistency, and etc. And if you mess that up, it's very frustrating. Don't, it's very rewarding. Wow, am I that bad at all? I was actually I was actually beginning my first phase of map making, but I just lost interested after like 10 minutes and I just stopped. So basically, I did manage to place the platform, But the rest, nah. I still can't get it. So there's only one solution to this matter. If I can get jump visually, it is through plasma jump. So what I want to share about something is solar power. I am very interested in solar power. I heard some of my friends has it in Halo Reach, and that is actually very helpful because they don't suffer blackouts like I do. So that is helpful and beneficial. You could under jump from that, which is gonna work. I don't know what it is, but oh my goodness, these late things. I'm not a big fan of them. PK late. Watching space right now. I just have no clue where to go. Oh, there. Never mind. I'm actually blind. No. Well, fell 2 levels below. Very unfortunate. So I want to talk about solar power. Actually, very important nowadays because with it, you can harness the power of the solar, convert it for electricity. For example, you just want to specifically have 24 hours PC game. Well, you could just attach it to a solar powered grid. So what do you need is basically you need a few components first before you successfully have a solar power. Need the battery, the most important one. Need where your solar energy goes to. You need the inverter. I think the inverter does the inverting of solar energy to electricity. So you won't be able to use your appliances without electricity conversion. If you use your solar power, you also need a meter. I think it's a charger type of thing where it... What the flip? Why am I falling in the same spot? Also need like a charger or something similar to an inverter. Where it basically converts... I mean, that's basically what inverter is. So, I mean, yeah. Nonsensically. So you need battery. You need an inverter. You need a solar type of charger, I think. For the cords. And then lastly, the solar panels. Aside from the wirings and etc., that's basically it. Wow. Oh, I managed to save jump. Tickle, tickle. Yes, I do learn a thing or two. Except for that. So, basically, all those are the 4 components that you need. You need battery, you need the inverter, you need the conversion thing, I guess, or the meter that will ensure that if your battery is full, it will no longer charge your battery from the solar panel. So basically it serves as a safety precaution. Like if your battery is full, it means that the charger or the meter will serve as a stopgap, basically stop charging because the battery is full. In order to not break the battery, the lithium ion battery. Lithium ion battery also very good from what I heard. Better than acid type batteries because acid type batteries can't function below 50% if you continually use it, while lithium ion batteries can last longer. So yeah, for example, our PC is basically like let's say 200 to 800 watts. So if you have an hour of consumption at like 5 to 10 solar panels, that is enough to power your battery to full capacity in a few hours. And then you can use the electricity stored in the battery for PC use. Then you have no need of problem connecting to grid because you have solar energy stored. It's just so important, vital, that I wish I've learned about this, because I could have used my saved money, buy solar panels and etc., rather than waste it on some headsets which broke after 1 year. So I bought a 7,000 pesos headset, which is equivalent to probably $100, $200, and it's insane. It's very costly. And in the end, my younger sibling broke it. He dropped it, and yeah, I was so frustrated because it still works, but there is audible broken noise. The headset, and it was basically useless. Back then, I wasn't very keen in doing components, so if I use it wisely when I was young, maybe I could have saved for a solar panel, and right now I will be enjoying one, batteries and inverters and etc. So another missed opportunity to tackle. All my fault. So lesson learned there is to do research. There are a lot of the high the high prices spike of the energy grid electricity is just too costly to pay monthly. So that's why solar is very optional. That's why if I have a job, that is my first goal, to save money for solar before I buy my PC components. My first objective is solar, and then my PC components. So solar first step. This one. No way, don't make me fall. Guess you want to under jump. Springs does work, but jump again. There we go. We managed to pass that level. B fan. What the flip? Yeah, you have some non very friendly names right here. So if you want to avoid being offended by these people, basically rage bait people, just yes. The problem with Halo Reach is that it's an old community. There's less moderation. Uh, I like that there's less moderation, but at the same time, there are people that go too far with name, and those are not nice. Keep in mind that be careful. Think that were not good. Need to be friendly to one another, respect one another, care one another. No need for violence, even though violence is necessary. Yes, why am I saying violence is necessary? Well, because violence is the only way to overthrow the status quo. For example, the status quo is entirely controlled by the monopoly. How would you change that? You try to argue? Well, they allow your protest, which means that they already know, it's not a big deal. And they'll just adapt a little bit of changes until they'll go back to it. And you never learn. French Revolution, they overthrew the rich. Then the violence just continued to spread because there's a lot of ideas from different types of people. Can't come up with one another, which is one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of dictatorships completely. While it may be good for what they call long-term planning, because you could plan entirely by your own. If you have your own administration, one party, there are no objections from others. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword, because what you're planning is entirely wrong. You believe in something that's wrong, and in the long term, it will cost you. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, but that's why it's very important to keep mind and research well in order to not make mistakes. This level seems evil. I don't know why. Well, time for me to stop yapping, and basically solar energy is so cool. I wish I wanna have one. I wanna save some money about this. What the? Alright, so it wants me to jump from there to the lift. So be it. Strange thing is that my spring managed to work there. So once again, why is it violence necessary? Can't get your own thing without enacting violence or eliminating those status quo. How will these people change? They want to remain the status quo because it benefits them while everybody else suffers from it. So you need violence And violence has been used tremendously in the past, and it worked. American Revolution built on violence. French Revolution, violence too. Philippine Revolution is also violence because KKK, Katipunang, Katipunan. I forgot the name of the KKK. It's not KKK in the US where it's a guys. Basically just a banner in the Philippines. Revolution. Basically the high societies of a high smart the children of the youth of society. Why it's Katipunan society. Kataas-taasan means high. Galang-galangan probably means I'm probably dumb in Tagalog, so for respect, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh my goodness, I forgot. This is the problem, Tico. You forgot your lessons. History lessons. Oh my goodness, you suck at Philippine history. Oh my goodness. You should be ashamed of yourself. I should save myself. How does one jump? Okay. This is so evil. Okay, I thought it's evil, but managed to accomplish it. I don't want to fall from here. Maps like this with hard resets suck. Now then, here, I want to fall down there. Then what? Is she like so thin? Honestly, I'm no clue where the edge. I think this is the edge. Jump, and we are progressing like this. In the end, still more. It's scary. My goodness. Okay. Now how does one jump here? Oh my goodness, there is a... If I didn't see that magazine clip, I would have fumbled that very hard because I was like, how does one even jump there? Not very much compatible. The distance to where I'm planning to jump. Did I do that? Lucky. Oh, I remember this level. Oh, gamer 1. Gamer 1. Why would people have names like that? Kill all. Why? Guess some prejudice, hate. Remember, folks, that hate doesn't always get what you... Just makes you older. Hate and prejudice. You need to spread love. Love and kindness. Kidding? Thing is worried about me failing. What the flip? Lorenzi, I've met that player a few times in the past. Regular player, parkour player. No. I don't know how long have I been recording. I mean, so I won't fumble this. I don't know what made me fumble. What? Okay, it's such a weird angle of jump, but luckily it's not that hard reset. You can hit fumble too. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of Clash of Clans advertisements. Like, yeah, I know. I've played Clash of Clans in the past. So you want me to go back, and my base is basically Town Hall 12 or blue thing. Then I have an alt account that is Town Hall 11. Oh, I managed to save jump, but yes, it's not enough. It wants us. Yo! Oh, it's the Scorazini guy. I hope he fails. I hope he fell. I hope he fell. I hope he fell, bro. I want you to suffer. I don't want people. I don't want people to be successful. I want them to suffer. Just kidding. The mind, an evil. What if I act like an evil person? as karma got its own. You got it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I am evil. Honestly, I don't really enjoy people falling, but I just like to troll by thinking that I do schizophrenic. Oh no, it's gamer one quit. I thought it's gamer girl. It's gamer one. I keep bouncing from. Why is he doing push-ups? Let's fix that. What are you looking at? Loading. Nothing here. I'm just doing some necrophilia thing. Not really necrophilia, but abusing a dead body. Nothing to see here. Just ignore me. Could have just jumped from here. Oh, my bad. No, 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 no. Albino. I know this guy a few times. Also, this a few of them guys right here. How you do it? What the flip? Just have no clue how. At all. So yeah, I have some ideas. Recently I've been watching Dunk and Egg Knights of the Seven Kingdom. I think tomorrow a new episode will come. On Friday they say, and today is Friday, but keep in mind this is US time, so most likely the US time base is far behind compared to the Philippine or Asian time. So yeah, that's why. Why I think tomorrow or midnight from now. Probably tomorrow for better. Can't wait to see episode 4. Yeah, basically they have mentioned some interesting lore things. Like Aemon Targaryen, the future Maester Aemon in the Game of Thrones Night's Watch. That's him. That's Egg's brother. Aemon managed to live 102 years. That's pretty lucky. But at the same time, very awful because most of his family were killed while he was alive. Basically, he could do nothing. He was also given the chance to take up as king, but he rejected because he prefers reading. We all have that one nerd that than ruling a kingdom. A lot of egotistical people likes to rule a kingdom, but in the end they have always suffer, struggle, have their own. They're pretty bad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with ambitions. Ambitions drive for the issue is that when the ambition is often so out of touch, unless we have good policies, they most likely don't act. That's your Daeron the Good, King Aegon the Unworthy. Then you got the. That's where King Aegon the Unworthy gave Daemon